All right. Hello for Bubba Josh Productions. This is Bubba Josh, and with me,
Raul, the undisputed champion.
self-proclaimed king in the area. And I am Thunder Mountain Wrestling's #1 fan. Their words, not mine. And it's time for another year of Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Oh, and before we continue, I got a surprise for you.
Really?
You trust me, right?
Yeah, trust me.
Close your eyes. Okay. Open them. Got you a new crown, King.
Oh, wow. Oh, thanks. Yeah. SpongeBob, nice.
Yeah. I told you I had to do it. You go ahead. You can keep that, man.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, yeah. And it is January 2026, January 31st, 2026, to be exact. We are here in his hometown, Douglas, at the Paul Huber Middle School. Is that how it's pronounced?
Yeah, Paul Huber Middle School.
All right. And the show is called The Summit. Great card. So without further ado, let's get going. Oh, yeah. And something new. We've seen it. We do it on Death Proof. This time we're going to do it all year long. And we'll figure out some type of bet for at the end of the year. But in the meantime, right now we're having fun. We'll figure out the wager whenever we can. I got the board of picks again. Yes, you can see I'm right here. Raul's right here. So after the show, we're gonna compare and see who has the most correct picks. So let's go. First one, we got Tank Malone, our Super Fader champion, defending the title against Victor Ursus, the bear, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. So, yeah, well. And last year, Tank Malone really impressed me towards the end of the year. I mean, he defeated Bagoo, of all people, to become the new Super Fader champion at Death Proof. So, that shows he can get the job done. What do you think?
Well, I was surprised that Tank Malone I didn't even expect he was gonna walk out as the Super Vader champion. I didn't even expect he was gonna beat Bagoo, but now he's the champ. Let's see how he'll do with Victor Ursa. Yes, we'll see. But I'm gonna go with Tank because he's gonna retain it. Because it's no disqualification, no nothing. Well, we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna go with Tank.
That's a shocker. You usually go with Ursus in matches like that. I thought you were going to do as well. And I'm going with Tank. So, yeah, because he got the job done against Bagoo. Although I wouldn't be shocked if Ursus pulls out the win. But like I said, I'm going with Tank. So far, we're both on the same page here.
Yeah, most like last year.
2 for Tank, okay. And then we got a women's match, and I love seeing Thunder Mountain Wrestling put out women matches. Both of them making their wrestling debut here in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. We got Calypso, who's a mainstay of Thunder Mountain Wrestling. She's part of the Peacemakers, manager of the Peacemakers. But tonight, she makes her first wrestling here in Thunder Mountain Wrestling, so I can't wait to see how that is. Going up against Ruby Devlin, or if you saw her promo on Facebook, she's got a gripe with Arizona, so yeah, that's going to be an interesting match. And also, a wrinkle in that. I don't know if you saw Facebook yesterday.
Yeah, yes, I did. It was the women's champion herself.
The Copper Queen champion, Chrissy Rivas.
She's going to be watching those two women, and she doesn't even care. She doesn't have a problem with Ruben. Devin, she doesn't have a problem, but she might have a problem with Calypso. Who say, "Why you're hiding your face? Why you're wearing a mask?"
She's going to be watching the match, and we all know Chrissy. I love her. Gotta love her. She's got spunk. She's got attitude, but she's going to do more than just watching.
Yeah, she's going to interfere.
You know she's going to do something. So okay. So, yeah. Ruby and Calypso.
I'm a little bit there.
I mean, I may be showing my biased favoritism. I'm Peacemaker through and through. I'm going with Calypso.
Oh man, this is kind of tough for me because I never seen Calypso's, her match. Never seen her.
Yeah, no one has. This is our first match.
This is these two women's debut. It's like a really hard
Ruby,
I'll go.
Ruby's a veteran in the indie circuit. She's just never wrestled at Thunder Mountain. If that helps
She
you
never
out.
wrestled. Yeah, she never wrestled in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. She's the current women's champion in other promotion. So I'm gonna go with Ruby and Devin all the way.
Okay. So I got Calypso, and you got Ruby.
It doesn't matter who wins. I'll just support them.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's going to be a great match right
That's
there.
gonna be a great debut for these two. You know, Calypso her ring debut and Ruby her very first Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
And speaking of people that have a problem with Arizona, we got our tag match. We got also making their debut, California Classic. What is it with people from California that have a problem with Arizona? Thinking I have friends in Arizona that have a problem with California. There's something about a state rivalry going there. Yeah, we got California Classics going against, of course, you know them. Just put them up. We got the Smoke Signals, former Thunder Mountain Wrestling Tag Team Champions in their own right. So, yeah. What you think about that one?
Well, it's one debut tag. You know, we've seen a lot of debuts before. We've seen them coming up and coming. You know, we never seen them now. I don't know about California Classic. I don't know about so much about them. But Smoke Signal, you know, they are former tag team champion. They're great as a teamwork. I think I'm gonna have to go with the debut of the California Classic because I want to see what they bring it to the table on the Mountain Wrestling.
Okay, I can see that.
That's what I like to see. If there's new tag team coming to Thunder Mountain Wrestling or a single competitor, that's what I want to see.
All right, I can see that. Me, I got to give it to. They have experience at Thunder Mountain Wrestling, so I got to give it up to the Smoke Signals on that one.
Yes, too. Whoever wins, but it's going to be a great tag match.
Oh, of course. Smoke Signals, and you have
Classic California
Classics. All right, and then we got for the Thunder Mountain Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship, Will Kennedy. Yeah, okay. Showing his true colors. Going up against Rey Tormenta Jr. And if you're not familiar with Rey Tormenta or Rey Tormenta Jr., the movie Nacho Libre was based on Rey Tormenta. And now we see his pupil from that orphanage, Rey Tormenta Jr., here in Thunder Mountain Wrestling, challenging for the title, with Rey Tormenta himself by his side. I'm excited to see how that one goes.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how Rey Tormenta Jr. will pull it up with the champion. He will be honored. He said he'll be honored to be in the ring with Will Kennedy, the champ himself there. He'll be just do whatever he can.
Yeah, he'll be honored. He'll also be respecting him. But I don't think Will Kennedy's going to be honored or respected. That's a tell of two different wrestlers
I predicted
right there.
last year for him to win when he beat Ramrock inside of a steel cage. So I predict that too.
I had a feeling. I had to go with Ramrock, but I had a feeling, but I was hoping it wasn't going to go that way.
Yeah, it was not going to go that way. So I think I'm going to go with Will because he's going to retain it. He will have somebody help him out, and he'll retain his Thunder Mountain Wrestling World Champion.
Yeah, as much as I don't want to see it to happen, I got to hand it to Will Kennedy as well.
Wow, you're going for the champ.
He's Thunder Mountain Wrestling. This is
his own yard.
Yeah, and this is Tormenta's first time in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. So I'm looking forward to that match. But yeah, of course, with those odds, to be fair, I gotta go with Will Kennedy.
It's gonna be a great match to see those with a little help.
All right, this next one, there's not going to be any picks because we don't know the opponents. But WWE legend in his own right, but I like the guy. I'm calling him a legend. Heath Slater, an ECW legend, the final ECW champion before WWE took it over. Anyway, more about that at a different time. Heath Slater and Rhino. They're going to make an appearance, and we have no idea if they're going to face each other or if they're going to have who their opponents are, but they are guaranteed to be wrestling. They are guaranteed to be in action. So, of course, no picks on that because we don't know the opponents.
Yeah, we don't know that.
But, of course, we should talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah. So, yeah. the Gore Machine, the teaming up, or maybe against, who knows, like I said, with the man who has kids. The one-man band, yeah!
3MB,
I promise
baby.
never to do that again.
So, man, those two, I grew up with Rhino, since, the WWE when I started, and he was, he's a former champion
All right.
and everything, a former ECW World Champion, as you speak, former NWA World Champion, Hardcore Champion, WCW United States Champion,
Right.
and tag team titles.
All right, since we don't know who they're going up against, you want to make any hypothetical guesses? Or do you want to tell me who you think they should go up against? What type of match you would like to see them?
Oh, man. It's kind of tough to see who they're going to... There's a couple of these tag of Thunder Mountain Wrestling locker room would like to face Heath Slater and Rhino to beat them, or I don't know, but I think it'll be something around with the 602. I'm thinking 602, maybe. Or it can be the Spotlight.
You're not saying 602 just because you're an honorary member. You actually...
Right.
Are you? Is that why you're really saying 602?
602 or the Spotlight. It could be one of these teams who challenge...
Number one contenders for the tag team titles, by the way.
By the way, there are. We'll talk about a little bit about that.
Yeah. And Spotlight are my guys, definitely. But just because you know how I feel about them, I would love to see it be against Premium PA, just because I think those two need to be gored.
Yeah, I think I'm going with you what you say. I think I'm going to like to see that. But, so they won't get helped by Will Kennedy.
Yeah, but also, could you imagine Heath Slater and Rhino against Canadian Carnage?
Ooh,
that would be a match.
That would be a match. That would be a match. That would be cool to see that. Man.
So, yeah, it's anybody's guess what they're going to be doing tonight, but they are going to be here, so, yeah. Heath Slater and Rhino, looking forward to that.
Looking forward to their debut.
All right. And speaking of the Thunder Mountain Wrestling Tag Team Championship, which we were just getting to the loot up, Stun Brunson's going to show up and address the situation. Now, if you notice, I don't have on my YouTube Manimal's match, and that's because at the end of that match, he got injured, and I thought it'd be distasteful to post that match up there. So because of that, the Thunder Mountain Wrestling Tag Team Championship is up in the air. We don't know the situation with it yet. That's why his partner, Stud Bronson, is going to be here tonight to address the situation and to see what happens. Now, I don't want to speculate, but I have a good idea of what should be done with the Thunder Mountain Wrestling Tag Team Championship. You want to hear me out on this?
Yes.
Triple threat. Think about this. I'll explain why.
Why?
Stud Bronson has a replacement partner. Shavero reunited with him, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Stud Bronson and Shavero. And then we also got the new number one contenders, the Spotlight, so they need to beat that match. And the guys who put Manimal on the shelf, they have, there's a gripe too. They're Premium PA. What do you think? A triple threat match for the titles, those three teams?
It could be a triple threat.
That would be interesting.
They have to, the Peacemaker, they have to relinquish the Thunder Mountain Wrestling Tag Team and another tag team champion as well. They have to relinquish.
Yeah.
So, Manimal's going to be out of action for how long?
Yeah. Speedy recovery, Manimal, but take care of yourself. We all want you back here in Thunder Mountain Wrestling, but take care of yourself. And when you come back, what you say? I can't do it.
We love you, Manimal.
Manimal. Hope to see you back here soon. In the meantime, rest up, man, and heal those injuries. God, Manimal, the very first Thunder Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, and he held that for a whole year.
For a whole year, but we'll talk about first inaugural champion around somewhere.
Yeah. And we didn't think it was going to happen, but the return of Reverie Hell Justo. I am looking forward to see him return. I mean, Thunder Mountain Wrestling needs justice now more than ever.
Yes, sir. He needs. When he came here, the first debut of Thunder Mountain Wrestling, right here in this same spot in 2024, and I saw him right there.
A couple of months ago, I have him on Messenger, and a couple of months ago we stayed in contact. Mm-hmm. He didn't want to explain why. That's his business. That Thunder Mountain Wrestling is his business.
Yes,
but
right.
he didn't think he would be coming back to referee here ever, and now he is.
Now he is. I can't wait to see him again.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what he will be refereeing for what match. We don't even know. A tag match, a thrill.
Oh, but
Or-
he'll be here, or maybe a lot of matches.
Maybe. Well, there's other refs.
Oh yeah, there's other refs, but it doesn't mean one referee can't do more than one.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see who
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. And then we got our main event. They're calling it the main event. I saw that on the show, the main event. So that's why I'm mentioning it here last. So to see the very first, talk about inaugural Frontier champion. It's a fatal four-way. I love fatal four-ways. Anything can happen.
Yeah, anything could happen.
All right, we got Thunder Mountain Wrestling's Resinal cheerleader, BGT, obviously. And he says he's more determined than ever. Apparently he's got a new attitude ever since Maverick and Chrissy turned on him.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, Maverick. No, it was Rampage, wasn't it?
Rampage. I apologize for that. I really apologize. I'm sorry about that.
It was Rampage and Christopher who did on BGG last year. He didn't want it. He had good wins, but saying about that.
Yeah.
I saw his new attitude.
With a team called Dysfunctional Family, you can only stay dysfunctional so long until you break up. So that was only a matter of time for that happens. But now BGT is on a quest to be a single star. I mean, have you seen my Wrestler Showcase interview with him a few months ago? He said he wants gold. He doesn't care what gold it is. He said he doesn't want tag gold. He said he doesn't care if it's the main gold or the Thunder Mountain Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship or the Silver Fader Championship at that time. He even said he might have been foreshadowing this. He even said in that interview, or they could just make up a new championship and make me the first champion. He said that. Here's his chance to back his words on that.
But against those other opponents who wants
like... And we get against Billy Crooks, which, by the way, speaking of Wrestler Showcase, that's going to be my wrestler interview tonight after the show, so look out for that on my channel. A man, a few words, or words that it's going to be interesting to understand, so we'll see how that interview goes. And I got a name association game with him. I'm going to see what he thinks of other wrestlers here in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. All right. Angel Pure Heart's also in that match, by the way. The pretty boy, Angel Pure Heart. Guy who should have lost that hair for a hair match.
We haven't seen Jamie Street
or even heard about him.
We haven't heard or seen.
All right. And Will Kennedy's tag partner, Gabriel Alexander. And like I said, that's a fatal four-way for the Frontier Championship. So, yeah. Those swords can be really interesting to hard to pick from. And Gabriel Alexander, I have a feeling, like if you have seen my Trash Talk video, one of my predictions for a whole year is the split up of the foundation. Who knows if that's going to happen or not this year. But Gabriel Alexander was conflicted on doing the stuff he did to Ramrock. Will Kennedy wasn't conflicted. Gabriel Alexander didn't want to do that stuff. If you notice,
didn't want to do it, but
he wanted Will Kennedy to win. Yeah, but he wanted Will Kennedy to win the fair way.
The fair way, but not this way. What he expected.
Only reason why he showed up at the ringside was to check on Will Kennedy, and then all heck broke loose after that.
Yeah, so who knows what's his thought on his mind tonight.
See, as much as I have a problem with Will Kennedy, I'm giving Gabriel the fairness he deserves on this. Until I see otherwise, I have no problem with Gabriel Alexander whatsoever. And then we got Angel Pure Heart, yeah, Billy Crook, BTT. Wow, I really don't know who to pick from that one, but I would love to be interviewing the very first Frontier champion today, Billy Crook, if he gets the title. But as far as picks go, I think he's coming into his own. I'm going to have to say Gabriel Alexander.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I'm struggling too with these four men. Look at Billy Crook. Everybody loves him here in Douglas or anywhere. Angel Pure Heart is the most hated guy, but I like how he's styled.
Not most hated, but he's up there.
He's He's kind of talented.
Come on, in a company that has Victor Ursus, that has Pagoo, that even has Kennedy, you can't call Angel Pureheart the most hated. He's up there though.
Yeah, so he's very talented. Angel Pureheart, he's fast and learns everything. BTG, I feel was his attitude that he is on right now on his own without nobody. He wants a champion, like you said. He wants a title. He wants to make his year. So in Gabriel Alexander, like you said, you predict it could be him walking out as a new
Yeah,
champion.
he's my pick.
And we've seen
he's my pick, but like I said, he's my pick, but only because I flipped a coin in my head. That's the only reason.
Yeah, so we've seen a lot of first champion. The Manimal was the first Fundamental Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. And then you see the first tag team champion, the Foundation.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, that's right. Yeah, Gabriel Alexander has a chance to be a double first here.
That's right. And then you see the first Super Vader champion was Ramrock.
Yeah.
And then we saw the first
Copper Queen, Chrissy Rivas. And now we got another verse.
Another verse. So whoever's going to be the first of that champion walks out tonight right here in my own backyard. I think I'm going to go with Gabriel Alexander. I wanted to go for BTG.
But that's what I was thinking too. But
I was thinking BTG, but I'm going Gabriel Alexander all the way because he's going to become holding 2 titles because he was the first tag team. Now he'll be walking out as the new champion.
All right, that's the main event. So to review, you and I both had Tank Malone. We differ on the women's. Well, I have Calypso, you got Ruby. We differ on the tag. I got Smoke Signals, you got California Classics. And Kennedy, we both agree on. Gabriel, we both agree on. So today is not going to be, to start off the year, it's not really going to be a big landslide because the best we can have is like 1 or 2 correct, because other than that, we'll be pushing.
Yeah, we'll be pushing. But
I can't believe how the Fatal 4-Way we're pushing.
Yeah, we're pushing the Fatal 4-Way because we thought it was like, man, because these other opponents are good, but if it could be a Gabriel Alexander, if this is his time, walking out the first inaugural champion.
All right, and there's not much else to talk about. I mean, it's here at the Paul Huber
Middle
School on Washington Street in Douglas, Arizona. If you're in the area, come on down. You can buy tickets at the door. General admission is free. VIP get here
4:30.
4:30. And
the door opens at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, $20, right, for VIP?
$20 for
$20, yeah, so you still have plenty of time to get here, as long as the video posted time. But yeah, and
this is your chance to meet Rhino and Heath Slater and, and any others who are here.
And your chance to meet, I'm not a wrestler, but come on, the most famous person in Cochise County, Bubba Josh for Bubba Josh Productions. Come on, I'm a local celebrity in my own right. You know it's true.
Whatever you rock about.
But that being said, it's more about the wrestlers tonight. Coming down, meet them, and yeah, we'll see what happens there. So, for one thing, I am looking forward to a great way to kick off 2026.
Yeah, let's see what is going to happen to all the way there,
Yeah, 2024 when they start, the group Thunder Mountain Wrestling started was a blast. This is 2024, already up high. 2025 took it higher. If you can't see my hand, but this is how I'm expecting 2026 to go. It can only get higher from here.
Yeah, I can go right here.
There you go. Right. So yeah. Thunder Mountain Wrestling, always full of surprises.
And speaking of that, because Thunder Mountain Wrestling are going to make their debut, they're making 2 places. One in Pachuca on February 28th.
Yeah, that's not a debut, but yeah, it's the second year. Base Brawl. Free thing. It's a free event. It supports the troops in Fort Huachuca, right outside of my own home city, Sierra Vista. Hell, I work on Fort Huachuca. So yeah, both places I'm local. I'm looking forward to that. And in March?
In March, it'll be in New River, Arizona, right there in Phoenix.
Yeah, first time ever outside of Cochise County. And I don't know if there's going to be a pre-show for that because I don't know if I'm going to make the trip up. I'm still trying to carpool with some Thunder Mountain Wrestling people, but we'll see when that comes closer.
Yeah, so it's going to be awesome debut for the Thunder Mountain Wrestling up in Phoenix, So we'll see.
One thing's for sure, if I can't make it, I'm definitely going to pay attention to the news about it and see if it's streaming.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, Anything you want to promote before we wrap up? And
No, that's
pretty much he just shows up on my shows. He
Yeah.
doesn't have anything to promote.
Well, today's Royal Rumble, So.
And so, for the self-proclaimed king of Cochise County or king of Arizona, whatever he feels like calling himself the day he wakes up, I am Thunder Mountain Wrestling's #1 fan. Their words, not mine. For Bubba Josh Productions, this is Bubba Josh. Until next time, remember, check that like button, check that subscribe button, like and follow. Oh, and by the way, Thursday nights, speaking of promoting, I better promote myself. Thursday nights, you can see me at the Legion in Sierra Vista hosting trivia night. And Saturday nights, when I'm not doing a Thunder Mountain Wrestling show, the Horned Toad. I am as DJ Desperado, DJ Dante's assistant / sidekick. So, yeah. And even when I do a Thunder Mountain Wrestling show, I'm still there, but I'm there as a customer. So that's where you can find me. So, like it now. Until next time. Want to do it with me?
Yeah.
Kindness is free.
Kindness free.
Sprinkle it everywhere. Bye.
Bye.